Well, good morning everyone. I'm back in a slightly different area to where I usually detect. I'm up in the northwest of New South Wales at Tibooburra. And look at that amazing country. I can't wait to get the GPX 6000 out and get the coil swinging on the ground. I'm sure it will do quite well up here. The gold is generally quite small, and I know there'll be plenty of rubbish up here as well. Anyway, I'll be heading down in that direction there somewhere to see what I can find. So I'll get back to you as soon as I get a target. I've been chasing a gully down until it intersects with the main creek, and I'm currently sort of in some shaly type material. Anyway, I've got a bit of a signal here and it sounds quite promising, so I'll give you a listen to it. I've currently got the speaker on, so it may be a little bit noisy. Anyway, let's have a listen to it. That sounds quite interesting, so I think I'll start digging that one out, and I'll just set up the tripod so that we can have a bit of a look together. Okay, it's still in. So it's out. Now to get the darn thing in the scoop. First go. It doesn't always happen this way. I think I can see what it is. Tiny fragment of steel. There we go. Okay. Time to keep moving. Well, I've moved to another gully, quite a few kilometres away from where I first started. I didn't have a lot of luck. I just got a couple of small pieces, and I'm just in a new area. And unfortunately, this is what happens. And when you get into other areas, you may be able to see that if I zoom in. Somebody's been here probably a day or two ago. There's one dig mark. There's another dig mark in behind there. So I thought, well, I've still got to test this area out. And anyway, what I've done is I've just worked a little bit harder, pushing in underneath the vegetation and shrubs and so on. And it looks like I might have a bit of a signal down in here, just underneath this small shrub. So I'll turn the sound back on to the detector so you can hear it. And let's see if we can pick this up. Yeah, it sounds quite mellow. It is probably a piece of lead shot, or if I'm really lucky, a piece of gold. So I'll set up the tripod and dig this one out. Okay, it looks as though it may be fairly close to that little rock down there. I don't think it's very deep. Wow, that's sounding fairly noisy at the moment. It's a little bit awkward here, but anyway, let's see what we can come up with. Well, that's nice. This Tibooburra gold is hard to pinpoint. No. Thought I heard something clunk. No. Okay, let's see if we can spot what it is. It's not a piece of wire, is it? No. It's one of these. Oh, there it is. I'll come up here and show you what it is. I don't know if you can see it, but that's a little specy. So I'm happy to see that one. Okay, I'll backfill this hole and we'll keep going. Well, I've got a nice sounding signal here in underneath this old dead shrub. Have a bit of a listen. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? I think I'd better dig this one out. Okay, let's see if I can push this out of the way a little bit. I reckon it's just in front of this bush. Let's see if that's got it. Yep, she's out. It's a screamer. Not overly confident though. It's in the scoop. No. Wow. Oh, I can see it already. That's a nice little piece of gold for these parts. Let's have a look. There you go. Probably about 0.2 or 0.3. So no complaints there. That's the best of the day. Okay guys, back at camp now. Pretty hard place to take, eh? Have a look at that. Beautiful. Anyway, nice glass of red. A tiny little bit of gold. And if I zoom in onto my fire, the billy's on, so a cuppa should be coming shortly. But anyway, you want to have a look at the gold. I didn't bring scales with me. Gee, they'd want to be good scales to weigh this stuff. If I can just tip this out so that you guys can have a look. That's today's take. And if I spread that out a little bit, there it is. However many pieces there are, there might be a dozen there. And if I just throw it onto a 10-cent piece, if I can grab the darn little gliders, get them on there, might be a bit difficult one hand. They're that darn small, some of them. And I have got much, much smaller ones, but this particular site is actually producing big gold, big in inverted commas. But there it is. If I zoom in on that, one day at Tibooburra. not much weight, but anyway, a heck of a lot of fun. So until next time, guys, it's cheers for now.